What did you think? What did you think? Seriously, you were thinking it's because I won the Twitch contest that I wanted to stop with the channel and I would not have done a video. I don't care. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm here because we have more important things to discuss than the win of Giuseppe. We will speak about that in a live. We don't care. What we have to speak is about the big game, Inter versus Juve, and we play that on Sunday. A game that can be really decisive. I can promise you, because that game, it will tell the truth. It will tell the truth if we are able to go really near to the top. It's the moment to do it. And I'm not alone to speak about that. By the way, I will not say a lot of things today because I have my friend Mo. Ciao, Mo. How are you doing, buddy?
No, Giuseppe. Okay. I know it's not the place. You're gonna do a live and everything, but come on, man. Congratulations. We're so happy, man. Yes, you did it. Amazing. We were so happy for you.
No, it's true. It's true. So for people that are just joining the channel that doesn't know, there was a big contest of Juventus that were looking for a host for their Twitch channel. I started in December with some people that told me, Giuseppe, try, let's see, and give the max. So we did it in 5 different episodes, and today was the final, and I won. So I'm super, super, super excited and happy for sure. So thank you for all the people in the comments that are following, that are supporting, that are sending beautiful message. Thank you. But especially also thank you to Martina that helped me a lot, and Mo that is next to me. I really want to thank them, but also Luca Monblano that helped me, Massimo Zampini, a lot of people that sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly gave me some support to help me with some ideas and so on. So thank you. And especially thanks to Leonardo Kinosci, for the Italian people that are following. Thank you to him, because he was actually the one that said, put your teaser video on my channel on Twitch. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. We will speak about it in detail another time, but now we have Inter Juve.
Yeah.
More important one. Confident,
So,
not confident? No,
very
who's favorite?
Inter is favorite.
You think?
Yes.
I think that Juve is favorite.
Inter is
Not because I'm
favorite.
a Juventus person, but
No, I know, but I like it when Juventus is not favorite.
I believe we are favorite if you look on paper. If you look on paper, if you
Yeah.
look at the two teams, I believe that Juventus is stronger. We come from 4 consecutive win with young guys. Don't forget Inter, they lost a few games. We will speak about that, but I believe Juventus is favorite. I know what you say. Yeah, when we are not favorite, we give our best. So okay.
No, and it's not only that. I'm still waiting to see many games, with that performance that, we're winning, we're not just losing points, silly points here and there. I'm still waiting for that. We're still at the beginning of January. It's a new page. I'm hoping that, that Fiorentina game is erased completely,
I hope.
but I'm still skeptical. I want to see the real Juventus on Sunday.
It's good. It's good. I don't care if we win with an invented penalty at the 96. I will be really happy as well.
Yeah.
Mo, for the people that are new, guys, don't forget you can follow Mo on his Twitter channel at Chahali. You go, he discuss with everyone. Really nice to follow. And what we are doing on the channel is doing the expected 11. We go to the strength, the weaknesses, opportunity, and the threat. Really nice done by Mo, because you really see with pictures of the game what's happened, where people are strong in, where teams are not strong in, and it's really detailed. So you have to follow it, and then the prediction. I know that Mo really likes the prediction time. So
Oh,
y-
man.
you started with with a bit of history. We have no, that's not the button. You see, I'm already here. We are.
There we go. So I don't know if a lot of you saw Conte with Pirlo. Pirlo was one of the favorite players of Conte, but not all the time. It's true that Conte even had an influence on Pirlo's career. Pirlo was like everyone expected that Pirlo would just go and retire on the beach and have fun and that's it, and be an analyst like from time to time. But no, Conte had a big role in Pirlo's career. And during this game, actually, Pirlo was really upset with Conte. He just, like he subbed him off for the second time, and he's like, it was against Kiel. He's like, okay, I'm out. I'm just going in the tunnel. And then Conte is like, okay, anyone who does that is 1 month out and with a fine. And I don't care who you are. And I think this clicked for Pirlo. He understood, like, what that meant. Uh,
My voice was out. No, but I totally agree with you, and we can say whatever we want with Conte, but he's really, really, really on that point. Is really harsh. By the way, today I heard a really nice anecdote about Reto Ziegler. I heard it from Monblano today on Juventus, but it was really nice because we know that Reto Ziegler was actually bought for him in 2011. Not bought for him. I'm sorry. He came before Conte.
yeah,
He was one of a really great player because he was playing at Sampdoria. He was ready to play,
yeah,
and
for free.
the what?
And he came for free.
He came for free, so we took him for free. He should have been a really great winger. And after the first training, Conte said to him immediately, like, "You will have to compete together with De Scelje for a starting spot." And the beautiful thing is that Ziegler he didn't really understood. So in the evening, he went to Marotta, who was also his ex-sportive director at Sampdoria, and he said, like, I don't understand. I don't. I took it a bit personally because I came here, for free because I had some promises, and then now the coach is saying that uh, I have to fight with De Scelje for a spot as a starter.
Yeah,
And Marotta did one of a big mistake because in the evening he went to Conte. He said, you talk with Reto. And Conte said, Reto? Who's Reto? Reto Ziegler. You spoke with him and you said, and the day after he was gone. It was over. He played one friendly with Juve and then it was over. From that moment he never ever played, and by the way that's where he started to go away. So luckily Pirlo didn't do the same mistake with Conte, that he said to him like, I don't care, because otherwise we would probably never have seen Pirlo as a trainer of Juve.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
So enough talking, because I'm talking too much about things that are not interested. But what about the ranking?
Yeah, so we're doing much better than before. We're right now fourth with a game in hand. Inter Milan are second. They had 8 games, 8 wins in a row, but then they stopped it with a loss and a draw. Now we hope they have another loss. That means we're going to be 1 point away with a game in hand. And then obviously we have to look at Milan also.
It's a step by step. That's obliged. It's a step by step. First, I would be really happy because today Roma lost now, right?
Yeah, 3-0
3
against
0,
Lazio.
3-0 versus Lazio in a derby. So we can surpass Roma, and that's a really beautiful one. And if we can even stick to Inter and then surpass them, I believe if you look a few games ago, that was totally not the same situation.
For sure. We could have been like minus 13 with Roma, with Milan. So
What about the starting 11? Ah, today I don't know. I'm not focused, guys. So
you're too happy. You're too happy to.
let me do it again. I'm sorry. Here we are with the starting 11.
Yeah, so I put Chiellini, even though he's not 100% yet. He takes too much time to readapt, and he's been out like almost a year and a half now. But with Lukaku, you need someone physical. You need Chiellini or De Ligt. De Ligt is not there, so I put Chiellini. He's not
Mm,
going to play the full game, but it's really important to have him there. Danilo is going to be there. Chiesa, he's going to play a really important role, and we're going to explain why. In the middle, I picked Bentancur and Rabiot. No Arthur yet. No McKenny, even though McKenny could play, he's not 100%. I wouldn't risk him. I would put him in the second half when everyone is tired. I put him and Kulusevski, and they destroyed like the Inter defense. And then Ramsey and Ronaldo and Morata.
I like your formation. By the way, there are a lot of rumors that are saying that Chiellini can start. So that's a good one with Chiellini starting, because indeed De Ligt is not there, so that can be one. We will have some tests, last minute tests for Quadrado and Alexandro, so the formation indeed can change, but it's a solid one. It's a really solid one without risking McKennie. The only thing that I could imagine, but it's my thought, is Kulusevski instead of Morata. My logic is because Morata played not 90 minutes but 120 minutes, where he
Right.
was clearly not ready to do it. So I don't know if it will be he will be in form. Let's see. It's a big game. It could be a gamble. I'm curious about that. And when we defend, we are like that.
Yeah, 4-4-2, typical. So
Mhm.
that's exactly what we're gonna have. Danilo from one side, Fragotta from the other. Chiellini and Bonucci. Bonucci even plays better when Chiellini is next to him.
Yeah, I agree.
And you're gonna have Javio and Bentancur also happy now.
What
Although,
about the snakes?
all right. So 3-5-2 for these guys. But when they attack, it becomes 3-3-4. So you're gonna see Darmian and Hakimi going all the way up, forming a line with Lukaku and Martinez. The most important player that I highlighted here is not Lukaku, is not Hakimi, is Brozovic.
You're
Why?
controversial, Mo, because a lot of people would have put or Hakimi or Lukaku, and you go
Sure,
for Brozovic.
exactly. And why I picked Brozovic? Because he's the mind behind all this. He's the one who starts, the maestro of that team. So he's the Pirlo of that. Obviously, nowhere close to Pirlo's performance, but in a way to Conte, he's the one that's providing all the nice passes and starting all the attacks. So if we
I
can
agree.
block Brozovic, we can block a lot of it.
I totally agree with you. For me, also, we have to pay attention to him. It's not the best player, but it's the one that is really the one that is putting the times in the game.
I
When
did something also unusual. If you see, I did something unusual for Inter Milan. I
here,
put, well, in both. If you look at the defense, let's look at the defense. I put Darmian on the left and not Young.
yeah,
And I'll explain why when we talk about strength and weaknesses. Darmian normally plays on the right, but Hakimi is going to be very important. So why Darmian? We're going to explain why in detail. But
let's
they
jump immediately in the strength they have.
exactly. So here you have one of their biggest strength is they're going to put pressure right away from the beginning, specifically Lukaku and Martinez. Here you have Perisic, but you can have also Barella instead of him. Perisic has the ball. He sees Lukaku. Lukaku is very smart. He finds space, and he's really like an engine when he runs. So it's dangerous even to run next to him. There is a defender there trying to stop him, but you can't really shove him up. You can't push him. He's very strong. He keeps the ball and sees Perisic and Martinez opening up, and then finds Martinez and passes the ball. In this case, Lautaro did not score, but you this is something really dangerous when you have that counter. Lukaku and Lautaro, they're very dangerous. They
And we
play.
know we know that we are giving a lot of space behind when we are pressing really high. So Lukaku to pay attention with if he's going that side. So I don't know who will man mark him. Probably Bonucci can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Can be dangerous. Then they have another strength you want to show us.
Yes, absolutely. So now when they're just attacking again, here's the important role of Brozovic. He finds Lukaku who drops to provide that support in the middle, and Lukaku passes it to Hakimi on the side. Hakimi is really good at dribbling. He's gonna go forward, and that's what you're gonna see in the next slide. And then you see this four, uh, the line of four here that we discussed. That's 3-3-4. So you have Hakimi, Lukaku, Martinez, and Young. Young, you see him inside the box. Even he's ready to take it if Martinez is not able.
Yeah.
And in this case, Hakimi, he finds Lautaro, and then Lautaro scores a nice goal. A very nice.
So when you put it, Darmian is to give a bit more defensive solidity instead of attacking with four men.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then the goal for sure. Okay. How can we know what are their weaknesses?
Their weakness is, I've seen it in a few games, is Bastoni. Normally, like I said, their defense, they have five players, the two wings plus the three defenders. But Bastoni sometimes leaves that line here and joins the midfield. So next to Sensi and Barella. So in that case, you can see that Napoli, they're expecting that and they see a big hole there. They do a few passes. Bastoni is still not going back into position. And then there Lozano who gets the ball, in that empty space.
Here.
Exactly. And Bastoni is still far from position. You
Yeah.
can see where he is. Exactly. De Vrij cannot leave his position, but still he tries to catch up, which frees their Insigne by himself. But he did not score because Handanovic made an amazing save.
Okay.
So
So
you can destroy that defense by taking out Bastoni. He's the weak link. If you put Bastoni and Young together, that's it. You have a lot of space.
okay. You say
And that's why I
so
put Darmian.
you are sure you will play with Darmian.
If I was Conte, I hope he's not watching. If I was Conte, I would put Darmian because he can cover a bit those spaces left
Mm.
by Bastoni. And same thing. If you look at the goal by Sampdoria, the second goal, same thing. Bastoni was advanced. He couldn't go on time and stop Candreva, and Candreva passed it to Keita and goal.
And that's how you actually worked on one of the opportunities that we have, the threat.
Absolutely. So if we focus on the right, here you have Kulusevski, but you could have Chiesa. That's the third goal that we scored against Milan. And in this case, Habio, he passes the ball to Kulusevski. Kulusevski is full of energy. He just runs. And then he passes the ball back to the middle where you have McKennie. And McKennie finds the space and scores a very beautiful goal. So this is the opportunity that we see. On that side, if you have Bastoni and Young, you can exploit a lot of spaces.
So hopefully Antonio Conte is not watching the video and he can put Bastoni and Young so that we are sure that on the right we can do something. Hopefully with Chiesa in that position. But I tell you, for me, Morata starts on the bench and we see a Chiesa and Kulusevski.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm really curious, really curious. Uh, and then you have for sure, I think it's not a mystery, the threats. And you showed a really nice picture, Mo. Lukaku and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. And this is when Lukaku was at United and he was linked with Juventus at that point. And you could see why. He's smart, he knows how to find space, he can push defenders. He's almost a complete striker. So he was
He's
not.
good. He was on the Raiders of Juventus, not this year, but the year before joining Inter. Uh, he's a good striker. For me, he just missed a first touch, but he is really great striker, and especially I love his last minute goals in Europa leagues. Unfortunately, it was not in the goal that he needed to score with, but anyway, it's a beautiful goal. We have to say it is what it is, you know. Uh, Mo, 20 minutes together, prediction time.
Ooh,
I know you love that. You
yeah.
want to you can use let's do it. You can use in the season. You can use two jokers. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, you want to use it immediately, or you want to go for the prediction?
No, I'll go for the prediction.
Go.
It's gonna be 3-2 Juve.
Say it a bit louder.
3-2 Juve. 3-2 for Juve.
I sign. Where do I sign? I have my pen here. I sign for a 3-2. No, I'm confident about the game. I told you before recording, I'm confident. Then I don't know if it will happen or not, but I think we can do something beautiful. Then the score, I never say the score for you, but I'm quite confident. Mo, thank you, thank you. A lot will change, and I think that's also important to understand. We are recording on Friday night, or actually for me it's Saturday really early morning. We have to wait for Quadrado, Alexandro, what will happen there. McKenny, will it be informed? Morata, will he rest enough or not to start? So a lot of things will change. Let's see, and we never know what surprises can happen. Anyway, the team is ready. That I'm sure about it. They know what I have to do. They have to go for the win.
Mm,
So I'm confident about that. But on the other hand, Inter, they know that if they don't win,
yeah.
it's really mentally a big slap in their face. So it will be an epic game, but I believe it will also be a boring game. I believe.
If if
Maybe-
if Juventus win, to me, I think Conte will be the most hated Inter coach.
oh yeah, I'm
In
sure
the
about that.
third time in a row.
Third time that they lose. Yeah, I agree. Mo, I leave you closing the channel for the people that were here. Don't forget, go on Twitter, follow Mo. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that's amazing. That would be really a pleasure. Thank you for everything I tell you already. Thank you for Juve, and now it's Mo time.
So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you like this episode. And Giuseppe, I just want to say we're really proud of you. So please send me your comments. You can interact with me anywhere in the comments here, but don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and see you for the next game.